In this video, I'm going to be going over the top 5 Shopify apps that I recommend having in your Shopify store for 2021 if you want to increase your sales and conversions. So at the time of recording this video, there are over 5,600 different Shopify apps in the Shopify App Store. So obviously I have not gone through and tested every single one of these apps. However, I really do recommend 5 different apps plus a bonus kind of add-on that will really help increase your sales for your Shopify store. So there are a lot of different categories in the Shopify App Store, and it makes it really easy to search for apps if you're looking for specific functionality. So I'm not going to pick an app in every single one of these categories because again, there's still a lot of categories. However, I wanted to focus on 5 different categories and pick my favorite app from those. So the 5 different app categories that I'm going to be covering in this video are social proof, product upsells, email marketing, customer experience, and loyalty rewards, plus a bonus add-on for your store as well. So let's just jump right in and start first with social proof. So social proof is great to have on your website because if people especially are coming over for the first time for maybe either an ad or social media, they're coming and looking at your products on your site and they're saying, yeah, I think this could be great. However, I'm not exactly sure if this size is perfect or if it's gonna work exactly for me. So having social proof of customer reviews is super important to have on your site because it gives that little bit of credibility. Now, what's even better than a written review is photo reviews. And that's why for the social proof category, I love the app Looks. So Looks lets you do photo reviews on your site and you can actually showcase them in a couple different areas on your site, which makes it really nice and streamlined where no matter where they land on your site, they're going to be seeing some photos of your products being used, as well as customer testimonials and reviews from that. Having that photo review gives that little extra added sense of, okay, this is probably not faked. I can see someone who maybe looks like me or ran into the same problem as me that is using this product and it's solving their problem, or they just look really happy and it fits really nice in their space. Whatever it is based on your product, it can really add that last little bit of credibility that they need to actually add the product to their cart and to purchase. So what I love so much about the Looks app, other than the fact that you can display these reviews in other areas on your site to highlight that social proof, is that it also makes the process of actually getting the reviews super, super easy because they have everything really automated. So you can send out automated email requests to your previous customers to actually write the reviews for you, as well as you can even offer them a discount code for an additional photo to add to their review. So you're incentivizing them to do that very nice photo review for your product that is hopefully going to get you more orders and sales. The next category is product upsells. So product upsells are super important because they're a way that you can increase your average order value. So this is great because you've already worked so hard to get a customer to come to your site or a potential customer to come to your site. So why not try and increase that order value a little bit more? You've either, spent the money on ads to get them to come to your site, or you've spent the money or time on social media to get them to come. So why not try and get them to spend just a little bit more while they're there? So there is a great app that I recommend for this called Bold Upsell. And they let you do both product upsells and cross sells. So there is a difference here. A product upsell would be if you actually upsell them on the same product or maybe a bundle of the product, but it's a little bit more. So for example, if let's say you're selling tennis shoes, you could upsell them on a nicer pair of tennis shoes, but it's still a tennis shoe. Or you could upsell them on a tennis shoe kit that comes with the shoe and some polish and things like that, and it's a bundle that you're upselling them on. A cross-sell is going to be a complementary product. So again, let's say you're selling tennis shoes. Once they hit add to cart for that tennis shoe, you can then give them a cross sell of maybe some socks or a tennis shoe cleaning kit. So you're just adding a little bit more to their cart, and hopefully they purchase those things as well. So the Bold Upsell app lets you do both upsells and cross sells to increase your order value, which makes it really nice. Plus, I love that they let you actually do this on both the product page once they've clicked add to cart and they're very, very interested there. Plus, you can also do it on the cart page itself. So once they are ready to complete the purchase, it's one of those things of, hey, these are some other complimentary products that you might be interested in. Do you want to add them to your cart real quick before you check out? And I should mention that all of the apps that I'm mentioning in this video, I've got links to in the description below. If you're new here and you like this type of content, make sure to also hit that subscribe button below because I post videos every week all about Shopify and how to grow your online store. So for our third category, we are going to go into email marketing. I've talked so many times on this channel about how important email marketing is, and honestly, I'm not going to stop because it's so important to be growing your list of email subscribers. We're seeing all these changes going on in, Facebook and online marketing of how ads are changing and how it's going to get more expensive to actually target people that are potential customers. So having that email list of people who have already come to your site before, raised their hand and said, yes, I like your products and I want to know more about your brand or your products is super important. They're giving you permission to contact them again so that you can build up that know, like, and trust factor and hopefully sell to them multiple times so they become a repeat customer and a raving fan. So for email marketing, I recommend the Just Uno app. And I've actually done a full video tutorial before of how to set up the Just Uno app. So if you'd like to actually add this app into your Shopify store, I'm going to put a link in the info cards above and you can go ahead and watch that video tutorial as well. So Just Uno makes it really easy to collect email addresses from people who are coming to your site. So they have pop-ups and other incentives on the site to get people to give you their email address. What I really love about the Just Uno app is that it lets you be super targeted. So you can show a pop-up for someone to enter their email address and get a coupon code, or maybe you only show the pop-up once they have items in their cart and they're about to leave and not actually purchase on your site. You can then show them a pop-up to enter their email address for a specific discount code or whatever incentive you want to do, but you can do that with their advanced targeting rules. So you can do it based on how long they've been on your site, how many items that they have in your cart, or how much they have in their cart in terms of total cart value, and so many other ways that you can target them. It makes it really crucial because you're not just, as soon as you come to the site being hit with a pop-up, which we've all seen and it's super annoying. You're making sure that you're hitting them with that pop-up for the email subscribe at a very specific point in their customer journey, so they're more likely to actually give you their email address and subscribe to your newsletter. The fourth category is customer experience. And this is where it's super important to really think about your customer's journey overall. So once they've become a customer and they've purchased from you, you want to make sure that they have the best experience possible so that they recommend you to their friends and that they hopefully purchase from you as well. And for this, I recommend the Aftership app. So what's really cool about this app is it lets you have a really nice branded tracking page for your order status. So this does a couple different things. First off, it makes it really nice and it carries your branding throughout. You can actually put on this order tracking page your Instagram feed as well as other product recommendations. So maybe you can even get them to place a second order before their first order even comes. Plus, it's, still bringing that branded experience throughout. But what I also really love is that they have automated notifications that go for your customer as well, letting them know exactly where their product is in the process of being shipped out to them. So this helps with, keeping your customer up to date and making them feel like they're informed and that they're not going to have their package be lost. But it also cuts down on your actual customer support time. You're not getting all these emails going, hey, where's my package at? Things like that, because they're already getting all of these notifications. So it really helps give them a good experience and take away a lot of time on your end as well. I actually talked about how customer experience is one of the crucial trends that I see happening for 2021 in my recent 2021 trends video. So if you haven't seen that yet, make sure to check that out in the info cards above as well. My last category that I'm picking an app from is loyalty rewards. So I have talked about how loyalty rewards are a great way to incentivize people to actually come back and purchase from you again and again. And the app that I recommend for this is smile.io. And I love this app because it really gives you a nice branded app experience on your site of actually really bringing in that rewards program. You can call it whatever you want and make it really kind of a fun process of them collecting these loyalty points. But it's a really great way to incentivize them to come back and purchase multiple times, because you can, for example, give them a loyalty point for every dollar that they spend. You can also incentivize them to share more about your products and your brand by giving them rewards if they share the link with a friend and that friend purchases as well. So it gives it a nice way and a very easy way to make it easy for them to share. We've all seen on social media where people will ask for recommendations of different products or services. And so this makes it really easy to turn your customers into advocates for your products, so that as soon as someone asking for a recommendation, they can instantly just share that link that they've created through your loyalty program. They get rewarded, their friend gets rewarded, and a good review. And of course, you get more additional sales without having to do anything other than set up this rewards program in the beginning. So I highly recommend setting up loyalty rewards for your Shopify store. And then I also wanted to throw in a bonus, not really an app, but an add-on. So I also talked about in that 2021 e-commerce trends about a trend that I see happening of financing. And I think that's a really important trend for 2021 because the state of the world's still kind of up in the air and things are going a little bit crazy. So it's a really nice way to add in options to actually extend that payment period that your customer pays. So the service that I recommend for this is QuadPay. It integrates really nicely with your Shopify store, and I also have a video tutorial on how to set that up, so I will put that in the info cards above as well for you. But what QuadPay does is it lets your customers actually pay over 4 installment periods in a certain amount of time. However, you still as the shop owner get paid that day when they place their order. So it lets them break up a bigger purchase into smaller bite-sized payments. So they may end up actually ordering more because they're able to break in the payments into 4 different amounts instead of this big lump sum. And it's really helpful for them just to manage their finances because, again, we're not really sure where everyone's at right now with the state of the world. So it's really nice to be able to offer this solution. People could choose to not do it and just pay all up front, but this is a great offer to add for your customers. Okay, so those are my top 5 apps that I recommend for your Shopify store for 2021. And I would love to hear from you. Are there any that you are already using that you like or don't like? Are there ones that you want to try out? Make sure to comment below and let us know. Also, if you haven't yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button and subscribe to this channel so that you never miss out when we post new videos all about Shopify and how to grow your online store. And don't forget to check out our e-commerce trends video for 2021, where I go over the top 7 different trends for 2021 that you can expect for Shopify and see what I'm expecting and maybe make some changes on your store there as well. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.